All right, guys. How's everyone doing today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. We should be rocking and rolling. Okay, so Bitcoin into our London session accumulated. All right, so this is London right here. And we can see that London accumulated. Tokyo sold off. Boom. Distribution. New York, CJDV is fixed. Should be fixed. I just fixed it. I don't know why it does that, but I just fixed it. So reload the live and it should be rocking and rolling. Okay. But essentially here you can see that London accumulated in our box of accumulation. So this is a no trading zone for me. And I did go to bed. I didn't trade this area perfectly. Nothing really happened. New York opened with a wick. And now New York is going to probably manipulate based on this area right here was manipulation. And this is most likely going to be a manipulation and continue back down. So we do have a valid downtrend at the moment in a downtrend channel. But again, we never actually backtested the break of this smaller downtrend right here. So market's essentially dumping. CJDV, is that fixed on the YouTube page? Should be able to chat now, brother. My alarms are going off, waking me up like crazy. I'm like, nope, I'm already up. Let's go. There we go. There we go. All right, it works. Okay, perfect. So we know the initial trend is down into Tokyo. We know that probably New York is going to manipulate. So you're going to have a lot of up and down wicks and momentum to the upside and to the downside. That is just how we're probably going to play ball today because London already accumulated. So I see us ranging. If you guys watched the live last night, this is playing out to a T. They're playing out to a T. Now we're going to range in this area, probably wick, do whatever it is going to do. However, Bitcoin is in our fair value gap, right? So we got our fair value gap for Bitcoin right here. Okay. And even on the daily, well, now there's no. So on the 18-hour, there's a fair value gap here, but we are just hanging out in this area. So riddle me this for a minute. There's a possibility that Bitcoin comes down here and forms bullish divergence, which would be great. And then we pump all the way back up to 99K. And that is an 80% shot, right? 80% shot we form bullish dive. Okay. How's everyone doing? Is anyone in any trades? Broccoli is still printing. Okay, we're still in broccoli, the broccoli short. Broccoli is crushing it. Got to make a picture for the local page. Give me a minute, guys. Boom. Why doesn't Facebook allow links? I don't get it. Instagram does, so I'm kind of confused. Public. That's fine. All right. CJDV, how you doing? Are you in any trades, brother? All right, guys. So I don't really think we're going to have too much moving into New York. Like, we're going to have wicks for sure. I'm just not sure. Again, we are bouncing off this this area right here. And that could just be a higher low off of our wick. We did come down to our 84 target, right? 84.7 was my target. Well, 80, whatever this was, 84, 83, 84. So we came down to that area. Now we got a fair value gap. What would be beautiful if New York manipulated all the way up to here and come down. The reason I want New York to manipulate and pump all the way to 91 and come down is then I could get in some wick and shorts at the top. Do I think it is going to happen? I'm not sure. But we are setting up for major bullish dive. You guys got to keep in mind that this 18-hour cannot keep on going down. It is not a thing. The daily cannot keep on going down. It is not a thing. So what you're going to notice here is basically a retrace, a back test of the daily. And then essentially after it does this, a continuation up, probably, which is going to hit the top of that 98 to 97 target. Okay. So, and then this is also an inverse head and shoulder. It's a brutal one. It is a brutal one, but it is an inverse head and shoulder. Okay. So we could kind of see that right there playing out possibly. But again, that daily needs to back test. Too many alarms going off. That daily does need to back test. All right, guys. So what is your favorite session? New York, London, or Tokyo? I really like the Tokyo session. I don't mind the New York session. It's okay, not too bad. Longed at 84.8. CJDV, it came almost to our target. What did I say? 84.7, 84.5 in that area. Right? So again, a lot of people are going to be panicking because of the market, guys, but there is really no reason to panic. Not at the moment. I see this market as, yes, we're probably going to 60,000 or lower. Yeah, we're probably going to dump all the way to whatever it is on Bitcoin. Like if we look at the Fibonacci here from bottom to the top, we know we're probably going to come down to that 618 and completely retrace, which is around 33. I would say in the shorter term, you're looking at 56. So yeah, there's a possibility we come and make it there, but we don't want to be getting in at the bottom when things are very, very oversold, even though we dropped 83 to 84. Okay, yeah. So 83 to 84, but even then we touched 84.7, right? So New York is not really fun right now. So Asia always, Tokyo always sets the tone, guys. Keep that in mind. When you're talking about trading, you're always looking at Tokyo all the time. See, here's the breakout of that rising wedge. And it, in fact, didn't even backtest. Right here, you can kind of say that. But if you look on the daily, this thing is going to come back up at some point, okay, to backtest. Or it should. Hypothetically, it should. So we will see what New York does. Let's go look at that broccoli setup. See if we're recovering. Right, we are recovering a bit, but we've still got a downtrend in this channel. Now, I really like that broccoli setup because it is money if it plays out, and it does look like this thing is eventually going to play out. So if looks like it's going sideways to here and then a continuation down, possibly. Right? We got to see what New York does. However, I'm looking at broccoli dumping pretty hard. So as long as it dumps pretty hard, we're kosher. And even if it goes sideways to the side of the channel, I am holding this trade because this is going to be a money trade, just like Monad, right? Monad was really, really good, guys. Really, really good short. Speaking of Monad, actually, you know what? Let's go look at XRP first. Because now the question is XRP done or is it just starting? Now, we had a pennant. We faked out clearly. Very, very oversold. No bullish dive yet. CJDV, I love Restream, brother. I love it. Love Restream. One of the best platforms ever. But now you're going to see XRP is in the fair value gap. So we do have a macro head and shoulder here, okay, on the daily. And hypothetically, XRP should chase this wick again. This is just what crypto does off of a flash crash, if people call it a flash crash. Okay, so hypothetically, you should draw a separate channel down to here, okay? But we're still in the downtrend, and we never hit the top. This is what you guys got to keep in mind. We never hit the top, so this drop is fine. but I'm not buying the drop, quote unquote. And what I mean by buying the drop is I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid and believing in this drop because we never hit the top. So even if XRP, we got the ETFs, right? Boom, 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 sideways. If you take our trend to trend here, we're literally wicking off of the 618. Like this is the golden pocket right here. So you have a pump to whatever the pump is, 226. Here's your golden pocket. And then you should have a recovery if the market is anything like trading is. And then you push up to roughly that 270 target, okay? So if I look at XRP, you can see, actually, this would be your golden pocket because that is your close. Yeah, pretty much right there. So this should be the bounce and continuation on XRP to the upside. With this bullish dive, the only thing you're waiting for is the MACD to cross, because if the MACD crosses, that is going to be your awesome sign for continuation. So then we go back to Bitcoin, right? That's a little drop there. And obviously we know that there's going to be manipulation in New York. The reality is we're overbought already, 15-minute, 5-minute, all that jazz. So now let's go into what is up, Tim, top of the hour, brother. How are you doing? Okay, now we go into to the fib here on Bitcoin. Okay, I'm going to erase my 30 bars here. Now we go to the Fibonacci here on Bitcoin. And what is happening? Bitcoin is bouncing off of the golden pocket. So we have Bitcoin bouncing off of our golden pocket. We have XRP bouncing off of our golden pocket. Could this be the bottom? There's a very big possibility we come and touch this area around 83.7. But I would in fact say that we are bottom short term, okay? Why? Because mostly everything is bouncing off of your golden pocket. Actually, let me go look at broccoli since I'm actually in a short on it and I know it's in a downtrend. All right, let's work part-time on our fortune and full-time on our job, Tim. Let's work on that. Okay, so this should be the bottom in the market, guys. The only thing I'm waiting for is the MACD cross, because here's the thing. This all wrapped up in one is really manipulation, okay? I know I said Tokyo is manipulation last night, or distribution, but Tokyo actually could have been manipulation. And this could be the beginning of distribution into New York. We just got to figure it out, right? So we go to broccoli. And yeah, broccoli is kind of bouncing off the 618 too. Let's see what happens here. For 1 hour oversold, 1 hour going up, 4 hour coming down for another 1 hour here. And ultimately the daily is dropping, right? Make sure you guys smash up that like button, guys. We're also live on Twitch. If you would like to help us grow our community, I'd appreciate it. Go on twitch.com. We're also monetized there. I got to figure it out. Go to twitch.com. And just open up a window in the back end. And you will see that Twitch is live. Twitch.beastlimitlesstrading. Okay. So, boom. Open up that in the back end, right, guys? So again, this should be the bottom short term on Bitcoin. We can see the bounce off the 618 here. So if that is the case, then once we get that MACD cross on the 4, I'm not talking about the 1, I'm talking about the 4. Because the 4 hour is going to show us a more consistent direction. Right? So maybe that was manipulation into Asia. And then now this is going to be distribution. We got to figure it out, right? Because we're looking at this resistance up here around 91. If we pumped and broke this, I will tell you this right now, Tokyo was manipulation, right? There you go. There's the bounce right there, right off of your golden pocket, okay? Right off your golden pocket, you're getting a bounce right there. And that means XRP is getting a bounce off the golden pocket. How about near protocol? What is it doing? Let's see. XRP is getting a bounce off of your golden pocket, right? Now that is very bullish for crypto. Why? Because that means that we are on target for roughly 99 to 100K. I know you can't see this right now, but this is why I'm not worried. I bought a bit of spot on XRP near, right? So here is near protocol. I don't know what kind of bounce this would be at this point, but sure, why not? So yeah, near is just flat. Going for that wick, chasing that wick, no bullish dive. Yeah, I guess there's bullish. No, if we cross up here on the MACD on the daily, there is definitely bullish divergence for sure. So we just really got to see what New York does today, because this could also be manipulation, right? We could just get one wick and then dump back down, which I don't see that happening because we have a nice rounded bottom and we touch the 618 and we are bouncing off of our fair value gap. So see what happens. Make sure you guys smash up that like button, guys. Let's run up the live, fam. What is up? What is up, guys? Welcome to the live. We got new people joining. And then the other thing, again, guys, is New York could be manipulation, right? And that is a possibility too. But we are bouncing off that 618. So until something actually breaks your downtrend, don't long it. The only reason I'm potentially looking for a long is because we're oversold and the MACD is when the MACD crosses up. I would love for Bitcoin to come down to 77, form bullish dive, and then fly up to 100 and then fly back down to 56 or whatever it is. That is what I would personally like the market to do. Right, we're going to look at some XAU, which is some gold this morning. Okay, gold is about to hit my take profit. Nope. Said I wouldn't long gold until it was oversold. So again, it looks like New York is manipulating all day. So I'm looking for a trade on gold. To here when I get the confirmation. 4,300. Let's see what XAG is doing. Silver. Silver broke out already. So here's the thing, guys. Silver broke out. Yeah, New York is manipulating all day. Nope, silver didn't break out. I lied. Silver is going to be a good short. This is where I would short silver. Let me see if my confirmations line up here to short silver. Yeah, it does. I'm waiting for... Crypto is doing nothing right now other than manipulating. So I'm going to hop in a short on silver and use the tight stop. We'll get back into crypto in a minute, guys. I'm just going to hop a short on silver here. XAG trade. Oh, shit. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to sell market. I meant to... So my stop loss on silver is going to be about 58.17. Okay, we're in profit on silver already. $100 in profit on silver. 140. Okay. So we're $200 profit on silver. Oh, and guys, I'm a crypto trader, by the way. $400 profit. Holy shit. $500 profit on silver. You guys are watching a crypto trader trade basically commodities and metals, all right? So took a live trade there in silver. New York manipulated, obviously, and now we're continuing back down. So we're going to hold that silver trade and see what happens. Who wants to learn Forex on this channel? Because this is a trading channel. It's not just a crypto channel. Cardano. Someone told me about Cardano yesterday. We're going to get into a short on ADA, guys. Cardano, really nice setup here. Rocking and rolling. Once ADA breaks right here, we're going to jump into a short. And then ADA should come down all the way to here. All right. We are waiting for the beautiful drop on ADA. Come on, ADA, just bust through, and then we're going to short it all the way back down to here. Because we know ADA's probably not going to hold up, right? And Bitcoin is bouncing back up here. Let me go look at my silver trade real quick. I believe I got a stop down profit. I did. And this is going to try to come back up too. Yeah, so New York is manipulating all day, all day. And we're overbought. We're overbought in this area, guys. So the market, I got to check up on my trades, because if we start breaking out running more. Yeah, so we're almost overbought in the 1 hour on Bitcoin. And we're almost overbought in the 15-minute. So it looks like we're just going to range for a bit. And BTC is running a bit here, so. And there you go, coming back down. All right, what is anybody in any trades at the moment, guys? Manipulation all day into New York. Manipulation all day into New York. Wick after wick after wick after wick. What do we got here? Tesla. I got to do a video on Tesla because I'm expecting a pretty big pump on Tesla here. So I'm going to set an alert. Make sure you guys set an alert on Tesla above 41. You can make good money. What else do we got here? What have we been looking at? There's not much going on in trading. Forex is more fun right now than crypto, I'll be honest. Yeah, so XRP is trying, but Bitcoin is taking it down. Bitcoin is absolutely taking it down. Interesting. So I just want my ADA alert to hit on Cardano and I'll be happy. And I'm going to jump into a Cardano short all day, all day. We're close. Unless we bounce off we could bounce right here on ADA because we actually have bullish divergence. We have really big bullish divergence here on Cardano. So I don't know if I'd be looking for a short. Manipulation, guys. Welcome to New York, where New York is going to wick and manipulate on a Monday morning. The question is, what is the real movement? What do you guys think the real movement is for New York? Do you think we're going to drop or pump? Based on this 15-minute right here, I would say we are about to come down like bricks. Humpty Dumpty fell off a wall. Where are we even wicking to, though? We're not. Okay, so there's an area where we're wicking to in this fair value gap right here. ADA can't go lower. It's basically dead. CJDV. Junk Dad Cardano, right? I do like being live for you guys in the morning, though, because if there's a setup, it is pretty fun to take, essentially. Okay, so we were up $400 on silver, and I believe we're out. It looks like we're out. We got stopped out, made 400. Is what it is. I got in on this little drop right here. So that's a crazy pump, though. Forex, if you're not out, I don't know what to tell you guys. We got resistance right here on the 1 minute. We trade the 5 minute. And it's oversold. That's kind of brutal. Crazy. So we might come back. We might come up here and then come all the way back down here. For those of you that want to see me trade the 1 minute, I could do it in Forex. Could do it in crypto too. But New York, what are you doing today? Did you guys know you could rent a suite in New York, the Home Alone suite? And basically pay for a home alone experience. If we break this area on Bitcoin, we are going to drop down to 83.5. Which at this point, just break. I rather break than manipulate. It is the most ridiculous thing ever. Make sure you guys are sharing the live, smashing that like button, guys. Posting on X if you guys have an X account. And there we go. More wicks on Bitcoin. All right, let's see here. What is actually good to trade? Bitcoin is trending #1 right now. That's kind of crazy. We're going to wrap up the live here shortly, guys. Nothing is happening. We know New York is manipulating. PAX G is trending #1. Like, what about Pump.Fun? I know some people were looking at Pump Fun. What is Pump Fun doing? Sui's 134. All right, so Pump Fun's in a crazy downtrend too. Boom, 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 boom. Set an alert on Pump Fund, guys, around 00218. At this point, we're just going to be catching the bottoms. Shout out to Alejandro. Appreciate you, fam. Set an alert right here, guys. Catch the bottoms. All right. We've got 2 minutes left on this candle on Bitcoin, which is normally a manipulation candle. So now we're going to see actual direction of the market. Normally in the first hour, we don't have true direction. You got to wait for the first hour to settle. The 15 minutes overbought. So I assume that we're going to come all the way down to here. The 18 hours going straight. This is okay. This is the 18 hours coming straight down. Okay. So keep in mind, guys, before the 18-hour close, we might completely dump. Let's see if silver is going to reject here. $400 on silver is not too bad. No, silver is breaking out. I took that short, though. So that short wasn't too bad. Curious to see if this resistance holds up, or are we going to drop? Because we are very, very overbought now. Come on, I gotta do some 1 minute trading with you guys. I haven't really done this before. Live. Okay, we come up to 57.85. Maybe, possibly. But this is continuing to touch resistance. Again, maybe again, and then a drop. We'll see. That's crazy. One big drop all the way down to 56.90. PAX G. Let's take a look at PAX G and see what is happening with it. I know my target was at the top here on gold, well, PAX G gold. Yeah, so we're probably going to hit, I'm probably going to have to look for a short now, but we're looking pretty good on PAX. All right, guys, so not much is happening at all. If anything, like this is a boring Monday. I would have liked a wick up to here, maybe. Like, come on, something. Okay, even broccoli is hitting that resistance right here. At that volume node, almost overbought. So we could go sideways on broccoli. You guys got to keep an eye on broccoli, man. This could drop a lot. Could also pump a lot, but it is in a downtrend. So essentially you're going to notice this go sideways. You've got a huge fair value gap here. Trying to find another short on silver. I don't know if that's a good idea. Silver's like breaking out right now. Silver is insane. Look at this triple top, double top. Like this is where the money is, guys, in Forex right now. I don't believe it or not, this is where the money is. The money will also be in the short when this thing drops. Look at that. That 1 minute is crazy. All right, we'll see what happens. Now, Bitcoin is starting to drop, so we're going to get some real direction in the market now. Typically, the first hour, guys, in the market, you don't know real direction. After the first hour close, you're going to know real direction. And now we're going to get a direction, which is the drop. So I'm going to look at dollar cost averaging on broccoli. I'm going to look at a Bitcoin trade, possibly. Yeah, there we go. So the real direction is down, clearly. But this is still going up too, so we may fake out a bit. Maybe I could get a short on silver here. There we go. Lock in a short on silver. Let's lock in a short on silver. I really shouldn't be trading Forex while I'm on the live. I really shouldn't. But that's all I got for you guys really today. Like, obviously we're having a bit of fun. I'm not in a Bitcoin trade. I'm not going to get into a Bitcoin trade right now. The market is all jacked up right now on a Monday morning. I wouldn't even be trading this. I would be waiting for things to hit resistance. So even though we know Bitcoin's probably going to come down a bit more, I'm not trading Bitcoin here. I'm going to long it here off of my confirmation of the MACD when it crosses, or I'm going to short it here. Like, that's really all I'm looking to do right now. Cardano, I don't know. I'm looking for a short on Cardano when it breaks this support. If it breaks this support, we got a 4-hour candle. But as of right now, I'm not trading, guys, anything but silver. So I'm not trading crypto right now. I'm in a broccoli short, right? I am in a broccoli short. Once this 1 hour is on top, I'll be dollar costing average on broccoli. The 15-minute is right there. So waiting for that 1 hour to be on top, and then I'll DCA on broccoli a bit. But other than that, we don't really have anything happening this morning. Trying to show you guys some action, trying to give you guys some setups, but you know, nothing is really happening, guys, at all. Now I'm expecting this double top on silver to drop all the way to, just so you guys know what I'm kind of looking at. Well, hopefully down here, because that would be a payday, I'll tell you. If silver comes all the way down to here, that would be a payday. This is essentially like Forex, but I mean, but like crypto, but yeah, you're very, very overbought. So they ran it down. You already broke trend. To be fair, I've never traded Forex on the live with you guys before. This is the very first time. Boom. So even though you're oversold in the stochastic, you're dropping here. And you're kind of dropping here. This is going to be such a fake out. I don't like the 15-minute, but that's fine. We want this to drop all the way back down here, and then we make over 5 grand. Or close to 3 to 5 grand. It's what we want. The Forex doesn't work out how we want. Trust me, it doesn't. You're in and out in Forex. You make your money, you get out. Yep, Bitcoin's manipulating today. So welcome to the manipulation trading zone. New York, or I mean Tokyo, sold off. London accumulated. Boom, boom, boom. And New York is manipulating. That means we got 3 for 3 before any market opened or anything happened yesterday. Although I set the tone with Asia. So we know that. We're rocking and rolling, guys. We will be back at 8 p.m. CST tonight to talk about some more trading. I'll let you guys know how silver went. You'll kind of be able to look at it throughout the day. But yeah, I hope you guys all have a great night. $8 p.m. CST today, guys. That will be our live for today. We will come back during the Tokyo session.